Hi beautiful people, welcome to my channel. So today's topic was not planned. I had not planned this topic. This topic was prompted by my previous video, which is dangers of extensions. So if you have not seen that video, please go check it out. So that video actually received so much feedback. I received such a response from that video, and it made me realize that my audience is so much bigger than what I have initially thought. I have a wide range of people that are actually watching my videos, and I appreciate you, and I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in and watching my videos, and for calling me and giving me the response and telling me your stories the way that you have. So I just want to thank you so much for that. So that video, the response that I've received was personal calls. People were calling me, sending me pictures and telling me their stories. So a woman losing her hair is one of the most painful thing that can happen to a woman. And the fact that you were willing to share with me your stories was very touching and heartwarming. So thank you very much. So in particular, there was a certain wonderful lady that contacted me by phone. And this lady lived with her hair, or wore her hair, her natural hair, for most of her life. So it got me thinking that she actually wore her hair naturally, like how it was growing out of her scalp, in a time of whereby wearing your natural hair was at its most resistance. It was seen like such a very bad thing, or people saw it as, the perspective was actually very bad at the time. And she was so brave enough to be herself during this time, like her authentic self, during a time whereby you were so much bullied, if I would say that. I can use the word bullied, or put down for being yourself. And okay, so within our communities, even today, we see that the more European or the more white you look, the better. So we've also seen that the darker you are, the more you are associated with being ugly, and the more diluted your blood is, meaning the more lighter you are, the more you are considered to be beautiful, smart, or intelligent. We've also seen the same thing with hair. So the more coily or coarse your hair is, the more you are considered to be either poor in financial issues, or basically the first response you get when you see really coarse hair in its natural form, without any chemicals added to it, or without rolling your hair in, or without straightening or doing anything. If you see it in its really coarse form, the first thought or the first response one would get would be, wow, that is really ugly hair. And this makes one wonder, what are we comparing beauty to? Why is it that dark, like really dark skin is considered to be ugly? So like, with what perspective are we actually looking at it? Why is really coarse hair ugly? What are you comparing it to? Why should coarse hair, or why should dark skin, why should it be compared to anything, if not just oneself? Why is it that the hair that is growing out of your scalp, your natural hair, makes you seem like you are poverty stricken, or makes somebody respond negatively towards it? Why is it that your black skin or your really dark skin elicits a response that you are actually ugly, or makes you feel so bad about your really dark skin, to a point of whereby you have to go and get yourself something to make your skin lighter. Why is it that we have to cover our hair? What makes you feel like, no, working out with my coarse natural hair out in the street is actually bad, and I should actually wear a wig or cover it with a wig? There was a time of whereby in history, as I had my response from my beautiful audience, whereby wearing a wig was preferable to going out with your own natural hair. This it raised such hurt and pain within me, that we as black people couldn't or can't still be ourselves today. We can't still carry ourselves today. We can't just be ourselves. We somehow are still enslaved to the idea that to be better, or to look smarter, or to be more beautiful, or to be more presentable, you need to actually change who you are. For you to be hired for a job interview, you need to have some other texture of hair, whether it be Brazilian hair, whether you have straightened your hair, whether you have relaxed your hair, whether you have chemically treated your hair in one way or another. It is like it's an issue that we need to deal with. It's exhausting trying to be something that you are not. It is so exhausting for we as black women, for generation after generation. We have tried so hard to fit into the idea of what presentable or beautiful is. We have tried so hard to be the idea of beautiful, which is not ourselves. The Bible says that a woman's hair is her glory. A woman's hair. It doesn't matter whether you are pink, purple, black, white, what doesn't matter from what tribe or what ethnic a group you come from. It doesn't matter. What matters is that your hair is your glory. So it does not matter where we come from or from what walk of life that we come from. Our hair is just as important as any other type of hair. Our hair is just as precious as any type of hair. Our hair is unique in its form. It's very different in its form, yes, but it's ours. It's our hair. It's our skin. It's who we are, and we do not have to change for anybody. So I encourage you to find it into yourself to be who you are. I encourage you to love yourself for who you are. I encourage you as a black woman to stand up for yourself and be proud of who you are, and simply accept the hair that grows out of your head. Simply accept who you are. That just to simply accept that, okay, this is my hair and this is beautiful. It's mine. This is the way God has made it, and this is the way it was meant to be. If my hair was meant to be any other texture, it would have been that way, but it's not. It's how it is at the moment. So accept who you are and love yourself. Be authentically you. Be beautiful, black person. Be beautiful, black woman. The effects of messing around with our hair, I've realized, according to the response that I received, the effects are not felt in your early 20s, they're not even felt in your late 20s. In fact, they're not even felt in your early 30s. Most people start feeling the effects of severe hair damage or severe hair scalp damage when they are in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. Doing all these things to your hair later, in a later stage, it really damage your hair. It damage your hair. So I advise you to please learn what your hair needs. Please learn how to take care of your hair, and please accept yourself for who you are. Please accept your natural hair for who it for what it is, natural and beautiful. It's beautiful. We are so beautiful. So please take time to learn what your type of hair needs to flourish. So this topic is so broad and is so deep. I cannot even begin to fathom or imagine or even comprehend how big this is. It goes so deep. So that's why I'm going to cut this in series. I'm going to cut it in series of whereby I'm going to come and I'm coming to talk to you about it in different with details, in different series with details of what's going on and how much it has hurt our community, and what is going on behind closed scenes, the trauma and the subtleness of the hurt and the self-hate we are carrying. It is very subtle, but it's there. So I'm going to be releasing, as I said, a few series. This is just the beginning. This is just me starting. This is just an introduction to let you know that I am going on this journey also of finding out why we are the way that we are. So thank you for staying with me till this point. If you've reached the end, if you are with me till here, do not forget to comment below. Please talk to me. Tell me your story. Tell me what is going on with you. If you are too shy to comment below, I'm going to be putting my email there on the screen so that you can see and you can personally email me with your story and talk to me in any way. Do not forget to subscribe to get notified if I put a video on. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and then see you next time.